What's up, everybody? This is It's Me 64, and welcome back to another episode of the 64 Club. If I am good inside my head, and I think I am, then this is the 17th episode. It should be anyway. And look at all those emeralds. Yes, I've traded a whole bunch of this rotten flesh, but we still have not traded it all up, and there is a lot more. I did get to experience level 71, but that is not such an accomplishment because I have been level 150 before, haven't I? Anyway, I think I did. I take my shulker boxes? Yes, I did. Anyway, I want to stop trading for it right now and start doing what we are going to be doing this episode, because that is something I have been wanting to do for a very, very long time. So if we just head inside our base and we can go through the roof this time. There we go. It's the aquarium. And the aquarium is the last part of this area over here, which remains unfinished. So I definitely want to get to this today. That for sure. What is? Ew. That's a whole bunch of disgusting shulker boxes filled with stuff I need to sort. You know what? These go there as well. Oh dear. That is... Oh, that doesn't look fun. I might need to go sort out those first. We're not going to start doing anything in this area though just yet, because, well, I need to gather some resources first. And for that, I need to head to a warm ocean biome. A lukewarm ocean, so we can gather some coral, because we need a coral reef, I think, so we can get some tropical fish, we can get coral fans, seagrass, all the good stuff. So first, I'm just going to prepare a little kit that we can take with us. I would bet that I'm forgetting something, but I think that this might actually be all we need to take. Of course, we have the shears for the seagrass. We got my silk touch pickaxe with me, we got plenty of rockets, of course, a bunch of boats, chest for temporary storage, and of course we've got my handy stuffed shulker box with a bunch of stuff that we might need. And then we've got all the spare backup tools and firewood rockets. I might actually need to restock those. Yeah, I thought so. There we go. Let's put in 3 extra stacks of rockets. Although I believe Daunting Ice has made a nether tunnel to the Mesa biome, and I thought that was really close to a coral reef actually. I'm not entirely sure. I'll need to go and find that out. Anyway, there's one thing I actually wanted to do. I wanted to do it on camera because I feel like I haven't really shown you much of this on camera yet. But I'll head over to the brewery. Also, to be honest, I don't really think we need to take that much. I've got, of course, plenty of buckets, because I need to grab a whole bunch of fish to take. I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough. Anyway, I've got a bunch of boats, shears as well for the seagrass, of course, temporary storage, and then I've got 18 glass bottles and some redstone. Okay, so guys, I have brewed up all the potions right over here. As you can see, 18 water breathing potions, all lasting us 8 minutes. That is more than enough. I would think, at least. I should hope that's enough. Anyways, I also found a route there, and it is through Daunting Ice's nether tunnel, because that leads to a Mesa biome, and the Mesa biome is right next to a lukewarm ocean with one of those, however you call it, name, coral reef. That's what it's called. On the lukewarm ocean over here, got the coordinates 5,400 and then 300, and also an ocean monument that I want to raid, mainly for the sponges, But yeah, also because I've just been wanting to do that for a really, really long time. So I thought, why not do it now if we're gonna tackle this type of stuff? Anyway, let me quickly get over to the lukewarm ocean itself. So I have found this small island over here, and if we fly a tiny bit this way, then as you can see over here, got the lukewarm ocean with the coral reef in it. So that's where I set up my base camp over there, and here is where I'm going to be looking for fish and getting a bunch of materials. Well, I'll tell you what, I think it's going very, very well so far. What I'm technically doing is just getting a bunch of coral, sea pickles, things like that. And then once in a while, when I see a nice fish swimming around, like this one over here, I sort of like this fish. Then I'll pick it up in a bucket, and I will take it with me. Well, I've done a lot of resource collecting off camera, and yeah, that's quite a lot of fish, isn't it? That is 27 different tropical fish, plus 4 pufferfish. That means we are missing a bucket. I think I might have dropped one somewhere. That's not too big of an issue. I mean, that is great. Plus 4 pufferfish buckets. And by the way, these are all different. These are all different ones. Not one is the same, and I like that a lot. Except for, of course, the 4 pufferfish. And we've got a bunch of coral fans, bunch of sea pickles as well, a bit of kelp, loading of seagrass, and of course some coral blocks. Now, we are not done here yet, because if I fly over here, then you can see the ocean monument. Now, I don't want to get too close yet, because I don't want to get mining fatigue already. We are ready to go. I've got the milk, the the water-breathing potions, a bunch of doors as well. I'm not sure why I brought those, but I did. Anyway, let's get over to the monument. Now, the main things I want to focus on is getting the sponges and the sea lanterns. Okay, so I already got mining fatigue. We're off to a great start. I might actually just put on my chest plate. Okay, this doesn't actually mine too slow. I think I might be able to deal with that. Oh look! Alright, man. That was too easy. Really? That was too easy. That thing didn't even damage me? Oh wow. I think we take out all the Elder Guardian first, and then we'll focus on mining some of the stuff around here. And oh, I should drink a water breathing potion. The Elder Guardians have been slain, and now I'm going to go on a mission and get every single sea lantern I can find around here, because I want them all, and I want a bunch of stuff. Sponges as well. Sponges is one of the main reasons I came here, and oh wow, it's really dark here all of a sudden. I took every single sea lantern I could find. Apart from these sea lanterns, which are exposed, as you can see over here, these 4 at the entrance, and then these 6 over there. Those are pretty much the only sea lanterns I didn't take, apart from maybe 4 I couldn't find. I'm not entirely sure how many sea lanterns there are in the ocean monument. Which way did I come from? I feel like I came from this. Yeah, okay, I came from here. Anyway, I got a bunch of loot, but I think we are finished in this area, and we are ready to go home. That is my feeling anyway. As you can see, this is my loot from the Ocean Monument. 1¼ stack of sea lanterns. That is pretty good. Then a stack of each type of prismarine. Almost 1½ stacks of sponge, the 8 gold blocks, and the 12 prismarine shards. And 12 prismarine shards. Anyway, the blocks of gold. I mean, those I I don't know why I got them. That's just like because I can. But it's not like I need them. I've got many stacks of gold blocks lying around all over the place. So anyway, the rest of our loot, well, we have a bunch of leftover water breathing potions, a bunch of this stuff, and then of course the full shulker box of buckets of tropical fish, and then the puffer fish and all the coral fins, sea pickles, you know, all that stuff. And I think that this is a sufficient amount of materials we can use to make a beautiful aquarium. Now, one other thing I was thinking about was sea turtle eggs. And I actually found some sea turtles swimming off a few hundred blocks in this direction, and they laid some eggs. So I'm going to go and collect those right now because I would love to have some sea turtles in my aquarium. So we are back home, and as usual, I've got some shulker boxes for it. Anyway, I'm not going to bother that. I'm not even going to bother. I have already put down our 7 turtle eggs because I want those to hatch as soon as possible because that takes a really long time. Anyway, I have gotten some really cool ideas for what we could do here, and that does involve taking down these walls. I think I'm going to do one large time lapse, and oh yeah, I said like 7 turtle eggs, right? Well, I accidentally trampled one, okay? And that ticking noise is really irritating. Let me stop that. I think we've got enough bamboo. Yep, we do. Okay. Anyways, I have gotten some really cool ideas for what we could do with the walls over here especially. But before we do that, I think that's going to be the thing which we're going to do at the very end of this episode. Right now, I'm going to remove each of these shroom lights and replace them with sea lanterns. That is, as you can see over here, I am on my first floor, and I'm not actually here very often anymore. Over here we've got all the dogs of the people that subscribed. So if you want to be on one of these dogs as well, then just make sure you subscribe and leave your Minecraft gamer tag or your name down in the comment section and let me know, and then I will definitely put you on one of these dogs. Anyways, yeah, as I said, we're not really down here very often anymore, but that doesn't matter so much. Anyway, I'm just gonna go down because we are ready for the reveal of the sea lanterns, and it looks very different. Look at that. It looks so much brighter actually than what the streamlights did, and that's why I'm also keeping the streamlights up at the top over there. But anyway, I do really like this. I think that the warped stuff, is that warped? Warp blocks and the sea lanterns go together very well. And I decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and build this thing. So, first off, right before we build that, I think, of course, these are the materials we're going to be using, but I'm going to get together a few more materials as well. Here are the other materials I'm going to be using. Now, these might not be all of them. I'm probably going to grab some more later on and take a look and see if you think that you might know what I'm going to be rolling down here. Anyway, it's time-lapse time. What was that? Wait. That looks so funny. It looks like I'm smacking my face into the floor. Anyway, it's time-lapse time. The aquarium. This was something I had been planning since about episode 8 of this series. Now we're in episode 17. Now that is absolutely insane. But we are not finished yet with this aquarium. Because something whilst I was standing here, there's something that you may have noticed whilst I was standing right here, and that is that it is actually pretty dark. So right after I finished the time lapse, I flew all the way back to the coral reef, and I got some more sea pickles. And I just realized that you can probably get more sea pickles just by bone mealing them. But anyway, I'm just gonna place some more in and around the place, because it's really dark in this. It was really dark anyway in this place, and I just wanted to light it up a lot more. But then I pretty much immediately ran out of sea pickles. I didn't really have so much of them. Anyway, I think it should look a lot better already. Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely looks a lot better. Now, one more thing which you guys might not actually really like is the issues with the turtle population. I mean, I think there's a bit too much, to be honest. I think there's too much turtles, and I'm gonna have to do something about that by killing them. Yeah, I know. Aha. They got bred successfully. Anyway, I'm gonna kill, number 5 and 6. 5. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm just gonna do that. 5, and where's number 6? Wait, I think there was only 5. That's 1, 2, 3. Where is it? Was there one over here? That is number 3, 4, 1, 2. Now 3 turtles is not so much. I'll keep it with 4. That's good. Anyways, we have 4 turtles now. That's a lot better. And you might have noticed these are actually all named 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let me know names for these down in the comments section, because I definitely do want to name the turtles. Next, where did my turtle legs go? Here. So, you may have noticed, we started off with 8 turtle eggs. Eventually 5 actually only hatched. The other ones, I don't know where they went. And now I bred them again, and I've got some more turtle eggs. But I don't want these to actually hatch. So these are just going to be here as decoration. Because for the ones who don't know, if you place these on top of stone, right, they're not actually going to hatch. And if you just paid close attention, then you wouldn't have seen any particles. But if I place a turtle egg over here on the sand, you'll see those particles. But I can come over here and just place it over here, and you won't see any particles because it's not being placed on the sand. Or gravel, I think, and grass might even work. I'm definite that sand. I know for sure that sand works though. Anyway, further than that, there is 2 last things I want to do. Number 1, I want to find out if I was an absolute derp, and if I can just bone meal sea pickles to make them grow. Okay, so you can't actually. I don't know if a sea pickle farm exists or not. Okay, yeah, so the other one you just saw right there. That is a tropical fish. And now, this is a lot, so I don't think I'm gonna put these all in. I'm gonna put in the half first, and then we'll see what it looks like. Oh, look at all those cute fishies. I don't really think there's enough, though. but the whole shulker box might be a bit too much. So I think I'm going to put in like another 4, just so we can have a little bit more fish. So we'll put one over here, put one over here, one over here, and then I'll put the last one on the side, right about here. There we go. Now we've just got a little bit more fish. Yeah, I think it's a very subtle difference, but we definitely shouldn't put too much fish in. But I think that this looks great. And I just noticed, if you looked at the time lapse like correctly, then you would have seen that there's actually an oak tree back there. Wait, what? I would swear that there was an oak tree back there. Okay, I'm gonna need to look back at the time lapse. Oh, I think I know what it was. So I ended up making a hole in the roof here by accident, and actually a drowned fell in, and a creeper did too. So my guess is that the creeper just completely exploded the tree. Anyway, now the tree is back, and where's the glass? There. Now we very, very quickly, without any of the fish going out, there. That went really well. None of the fish came out. And this thing is just completely done. This is the aquarium, guys. And there's one last thing that I sort of don't actually want to talk about, but I will. And again, you may have seen the time lapse that I was working with all the, of course, the spruce bits here, right? And that was because I was going to make a shipwreck sort of thing over there. And it was going to look really cool. And I was going to make the shipwreck to cover up, of course, the redstone of the 3x3 piston door. But the thing is, I tried a lot of different designs, and eventually there was not enough space to make a large enough ship right over there that would cover up the actual redstone, and it was eventually just going to be really impossible to make a nice looking ship that would actually cover up the redstone area, also so that no water could flow inside. So then I ended up just going for the Guardian Temple design over here, which I really, really like too, only I would have loved to see the shipwreck there. Anyway, I'm just noticing something. You see that? That thing over there? That's some basalt. I think I'll take care of that off camera. Anyway, this has been it for this episode. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you will not miss out on any future episodes. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.